Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy. I'll move my chocolate out of the way. I already had my piece, or 4 pieces. I don't know. They're really little if it's 4 pieces. Anyway, I'm doing using up what's on my desk series, and I was making clusters using scraps on my desk. Also, I'm counting anything that's on the floor next to my desk because it started out on my desk most likely. Oh my goodness, where'd the box go? I was going to show you what I found on my desk that I decided to use. And I set it somewhere. Where in the world? Anyway, it was a little box of these things. Good thing I already took some out. Of these little ticket things. I took a bunch out to use for clusters. And they are from Your Creative Studio. This is them. You'll see them as I use them too. And I was kind of thinking too that it might be cute on this one right here, because we got the green here, and well, I had some green there, and it's not going to show if I do that, and then I'm going to lose this. Can I get this back out? I'm just putting a little bit of glue in here to just kind of hold these together until I get them to the sewing machine. Yeah, that's in there. Let's see. Well, there. I don't mind if I can always get another piece of dictionary, so that's not a big deal. I guess I'll put that there maybe. Or if the dictionary doesn't show, it's not the end of the world. But I really like that little bit, and I really liked, the gear showing and the feather. You know, you get stuck on some stuff when you're making clusters. Alright, so now this one, and I've been making them. This one's actually going to probably be a book cover, on a book cover. And so I'm going to sew around it, I think. But I've layered it up. And that's like my hardest part. Like when I have a book cover sitting in front of me and trying to figure out what to put on there. But then Gail today, she made her book plate or book, whatever she wants to put on the book cover, she made ahead of time. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I ended up doing that. I don't have it on a piece of board or anything, but it's ready to right up in your face. You dizzy yet? It's ready to put in a thing. Let's see. I know you're really close, but that's because my desk is really quite a mess. Oh, all right. That's the glue. I was just making sure that wasn't me. So I've got all these to sew. Just that little one, that bigger one, and I've made them of all different sizes. And then I've got a coloring book that I tore up at some point, and I was like, oh, I could use that on a cluster. And that one, more coloring book, and more coloring book. That one's got a little bit of my I think I used food coloring when I dyed that paper. It's hard to know where to put those, so I figured maybe in a cluster. I got a little bit of my painty paper there, and some of my gel plate paper. This is from when I did on a gel plate. So this is one way that you can use your gel plate. Oh, and at the bottom of the music had the year, and I just cut that out and just kind of stuck it on there. Some purple, some more green and pink. This was, that first page in a book? That's from one of my books. Thought it was real pretty. There's a tall one. And I'm going to sew these in just a little bit. I just wanted to make as many as I could. And you see how random they are. There's like, purple ones, pink ones, blue ones, maroon ones, gray ones. Just all kinds of randomness. I got the moon sticking out right there. Oh, that goes that. Well, actually, it could go and wait. Yeah, I think it goes that way. Just because the back paper is. Let me think. Nope, the newspaper on there goes that way. Good to know. Good thing I put everything else sideways. There's that one, and that one, and that one. And that one. I've used my little collage pieces from Antique Papery that I had on my desk. I know I had other ones that I used. Oh, here. This one has some gel plate paper on it too. Some gel plate print. So yeah, I'm trying to fill up that box, and then I will sew them. And my next collage, I will probably use Yes Paste, which is why it's out, but it's in my way right now. So my goal was, along with all these scraps, is to use up some of my stuff from Your Creative Studio, which I see another thing up here. What is it? Because, you know, random. Oh yeah, these would be good as bases too. And this is what I was looking at. Oh, these are stickers. Okay. Which I could use in collage, clusters, whatever. But for right now, I could use like one of these as part of a cluster. That would work nicely. And of course, you know, this and my vintage photo was together last night, but when I went to look for it today, it had disappeared. So, wait, oh no. I was like, yeah, if it's upside down, I don't see things. Let's see, what's this? Walnut stain? That might be a little less dark than the... I'm like, the tea's not very dark. The espresso's a little too dark. So maybe a little walnut stain. All my stuff, it's just randomly inked with all different things. All the browns. So, you know, whatever it goes into, it's going to be what it's going to be. But I do like to age it up a little bit. Whether it's with some tea dye or coffee or whatever. Oh, we got this too. This was just a print of a postcard which I used in another cluster, but now I can use this in a cluster. This fell on me. I might end up using it. We'll see. Anybody else do that? Something falls on you, so you're just like, I'll use that. All right, I think that can go. I'll sew that, and then there'll be focal points on them eventually. I'm just doing the one layer for right now because it's all I can handle apparently. Let's see. Got some blue, a different blue, and the red here. Oh, I had one started. Let's see. Also, let's look here real quick. Let's find. It has green and it has red. Oh, also, I want to cut off that white. I don't like the white. So, a lot of times on these, I will cut off the white. I think they're stickers, actually, because I used one on something. But I'm not sure that I'd make it into, if I take the back off. Well, I didn't take the back off on that other one. I'd probably just leave the backing on for a cluster. Unless I really know it's going to stick to everything. Because I was like, why does that feel weird? Oh, yeah, that's why. Alright. So, I might even do that. I don't need the whole thing to show. Is that the right green? That's the question. That is the question. That actually might be a better... Hold on. Sometimes I might have more than one in the works. See, these would be good for collage too because of the sticky, because they're stickers, you know. So, and I'm trying to figure out, I want to learn how to do that collage layering like people do with their words are hard. All right, I need something on the back of this, not something so plain. Let's see. Well, we'll put that to the side for a second. That phone might not go with that. All right, so we had this one. I had other pieces of, here we go. Guess what I'm looking for? Oh, here it is. Why? Why do I throw it off to the side every time? Try to tell myself to stop, but I'm still doing it. Oh, there. I like that. Where's my glue? I like to just put a little bit of glue on there to hold it, because otherwise I would never remember how I wanted it. And I don't want to have to do this process twice, you know. Once I've got it, I don't want to be like sticking in a box with a paper clip and be like, how did I have this again? Is that too white? I don't know. So I'm trying to make them different sizes too. So like I could use them as corner tucks or put them on a tag or whatever else. It's alright. Well, there's a little bit of white up there, so that's alright. I like that poking out like that. Makes it, that green, not so, makes the whole thing not so dark because of the green, I guess you could say. Here we go. Maybe a piece of lace. Yeah, or tatting. I have this tatting that I have that is like never going to be gone. I could use it on everything and still have some, and I have a bunch to give away and everything, but I don't know, they're kind of thick, so I have to figure out how to like stick it in an envelope because I have them wrapped around stuff. So I want to figure out, because I got like, it was like what, 300 yards or 30 yards maybe, I think is what, but it probably was less than 30 yards because I got it at a thrift store, but it was like, I don't know, $5 for 30 yards or something. So I've been trying to use it on some of these clusters, just to use it up. But it adds a little something, you know. Oops. Actually, I might add it over here. Just like that. And then when I sew it, I will probably sew it right up here, which will grab this, 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 and this. It won't grab this, but that's okay. There you go, another one. Yay! Happy dance every time we finish one. I'm hot and I'm cold. It's really bizarre. It's just... Hey, I missed a couple of these the other day. I'm going to do more of these because I want to put them up in my shop. Alright. Oh, I guess I'm warm now. I don't know. Who knows what I am. I'm hot and cold. Alright. Kind of like those two together because that gray and that blue kind of... Do I have a card that goes with that? Kind of, because we got the red. Ooh, and it's the Beatles. So... There's a hair. That's fun to have. Sitting right there. Am I in? Good. I know I'm like super close. But I'm telling you, this is the only part of my desk I have to work on right now. So the more of these videos I can make, the more my desk will get cleaned off. Because I'm trying to use what's on my... Use it up. Use it up and just use whatever's on my desk. Get it out of here. Because if I can't be bothered to put it away, then I just have to make something with it. That's all there is to it. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm thinking that, and I may stick some dictionary page too. Oh no, we've got words and words and words. We need something that's not words. That's, ooh, the big ape. I don't mind if I cover that up as long as I see the Beatles. Kind of like that. Let's do that. And this has a texture because it got on the thing under my chair, which has has a texture in it. So when it gets under there and gets smushed, then it makes the texture on my... one. I'm just gonna cut that down the middle, I think. You going out to shovel? Oh, we did get some proper snow today, but the problem is we also got rain and ice and all that not so fun stuff. So right now these are like too straight on the edge. That's weird. I'll put it over there. So I think my husband's going out to shovel again or something. I don't know. The snow's already like disappearing. I threw some nuts and fruit out for the little black squirrel. He just looks so malnourished out there. He needs to eat. I mean, there's more. There's like, oh, how many black squirrels do we have? I think we have three black squirrels and 2 gray squirrels are basically what I've seen. That's not bad. This little quote from I don't even know how that got on there. It's a little from the Book of Roses, basically. So I can make like a long. All right, tear a long strip. There we go. I guess if you just try to tear and not tear off too much, so you get less. No, maybe you don't get less triangles. I don't know. But then when you tear off the triangles, you end up with divots. So you know. Depends on which you prefer more or less. I don't know. So let's see. We got snow and more ice. We had ice on Saturday too. And so yeah, it's just all the questions this week. Every day this week is just, what's your weather like? Because everybody is getting all the weather, right? I don't want that. Let's see. Already got scripts. Well, since it's from the Book of Roses, maybe we can use some of this. And maybe some of this. Yeah, these are the from the collage sheets. So, yeah, once Sherry gets all her stuff back in her store, you should go check out some of these lovely collage sheets that she has. Sherry Antique Papery. I don't know. She's been revamping. I don't know if she's going to a website. I don't know what's going on with her, but right now I don't think she has internet. So right now she's not doing anything. I don't know if that's even going to show. Because I might not put it on top. I don't know. Marcel Proust. Fantastic. Hey, I have a book by Proust. Pretend I want the lace to show, but I also want the other bit to show. And that one's not lace, so I don't care if that shows as much. I might put that on top. Alright, I like the bit under there, and I want some of the words to show. Like happiness. I want the happiness to show, if nothing else. And I'm going to rip that bottom right off. Because that's what you do. You just rip at stuff, right? What else? Let's see. Any tickets in here that are of a color that will be let's put some dictionary paper back here. Could have found a longer piece, but didn't want to. Just not in the mood. Oh, I've got some. Is that the right blue? That's not quite the right blue. Got a little bit of this pink, which I might need to put on this side because that pink there is not quite copacetic with it unless I turn it over. Then it almost looks the same, but kind of wanted that. What's it called? This design. This design. Anyway. Pattern. That's what it's called. It's called a pattern. I know words. I know words so good. Oh, someone was saying that a messy desk is a sign of a really creative person. I'm like, well, I must be wicked creative then. Because my desk is wicked messy. Just have a little blue popping up over here. And this could be like a little, I could end up putting it on a side pocket or back it to make it a, because sometimes it's hard to find long things. Long things can be difficult. This is not quite the right color. That's too purpley. What about some grunge? Do we want some grunge? Yes or no? I'm never opposed to a little bit of grunge. Even if it's like, you know, oh, look, it goes this way. Oh, but I want that ampersand, so if I do... Alright, we'll never know that's a 9. We're just gonna believe that it's a 6. And an 8 goes both directions, so we're good on that. I just like that little floral thing hanging out there. The little, oh, the asterisk and the little pattern there. That's what I like. If I get the asterisk to show, just means I might have to put another thing hanging down there, right? I know I'm putting a lot of layers on this one. That's because it's long. Sometimes to make something long, you don't want to put, I don't always want to put long pieces necessarily. Nope, not that. What? Can always add it later. A little bit of, how do I get the pink to show? Well, it's a little bit of white wall anyway. Even if the pink doesn't show, it brings this white in, sort of. I think I'll stick that on there. Because we have cream and white on this one, don't we? There. Get a little bit of pink peeking out there. And do we want this white lace stuff? Did I have other white lace stuff? I thought I did, like right behind me. You would think it wouldn't be that. Okay. So you could do like a little piece of this. Or the tatting. Oh my goodness, my leg is stuck. Or, let's see. This came in a swap. I don't know. Kind of want a little piece of that. Because then the words will still show through, but happiness will stand out. Unless I cut that off. Or, let's see, can I make happy? No. I want happiness to show, if nothing else. Yeah, I think I am going to stick it on there. Because something else may go in front here. So, and this should get caught up in the sewing. So, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there. And, oh, a little bit behind these flowers. 1, 2, 3. Just to hold it down. How do you guys do your clusters? Do you do them all wonky, or are you like obsessively straight like me? Like everything goes straight. I did have a couple where I had something go across, but it was still straight, which is funny because I thought I was doing them wonky at one point. I think I was just kind of turn. And then suddenly I didn't want to do that. Guess what this piece goes perfectly color-wise with, because it's got the green and, yeah, it's not quite the right blue. But, no, still wouldn't work. Let's see. A little Led Zeppelin with some Renaissance fabric or whatever that is. Some Baroque. Some, what is it called? Oh, it's a certain kind of fabric that's got that weave. Why can't I think of words? But yeah, I want to know how you like to do your clusters. And do you tend to do them all one size, or do you vary your sizes like I'm trying to do? You know, so I can have tuck spots. And I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. My pant leg is stuck under me. Oh, I gotta find some. I must have some doily on my desk because I have this red one, but that doesn't work with this. Ooh, what's this? Oh, the birds. Those are for focal points. We don't need focal points yet. Piece of parchment won't hurt though. Maybe we'll go this way. I don't know. This is all weird right here. Now my tears aren't always straight, and sometimes I have straight lines, or sorry, I'm really not a Led Zeppelin fan, so I'd rather have the 15 in Chicago Stadium on there. Nothing wrong if you are a fan. Go be a fan. It's all good. That I was just never into that music. Plus, I'm a numbers girl. I like my numbers. Let's see. I've got the blue and some green. I must have something around here that will... Oh, just some music or book page would work, right? That's more gray. Works okay. I'm not saying it doesn't work. That's blue and green, right? Blue and a weird green. That's not right. And I don't want to cut it up. That's part of the problem. Okay, this one's ripped. This one, I think, has the right color green in it, too. So, all those gel plate pieces I've been playing with, they're going to find a home. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Your little heart about it. They are going to find their place in this world. Where did I end up putting the glue on there? Okay, good. I'm sorry, I want my gel plate one to show up more. Oh, we can go this way. Right? Yeah. There we go. That works. I may peek out something that's a little brighter between here, like a little bit of music, sweet music. Just peeking out a little piece of music back here. Well, peeking out some music lines in the EN anyway, just to get a little brightness down there. So that's good. I'll sew that and then put a focal point on that. And look, I used some of my gel plate papers. Yay! I just don't like to rip them up. That's part of my problem. Alright, I really like this ampersand. But I want it to be like on the front. You know how we do. We like things that we like. Alright, I'm going to make a couple more of these. And I'm going to go sew what I've got and pause. I'm going to pause while I do that. Because right now my sewing machine's on my table. So I'm going to pause while I sew, and then I will hopefully come back and do some... Oh, words are hard. Add some focal points. That's what I was thinking. close in green. I mean, it's not perfect, but let's see. Oops. See, and I don't really care so much if there's still some here we go. Some straight lines. That doesn't bother me too much. Also, I might put a little bit of... Ooh, that music's perfect. Because it's not too white. Come on. Whoops. Got a little shorter than I expected, but that's okay. Oh, I was like, oh, I'll turn it over because I like this side better, but oh well. I'll just have it be out. Maybe do this. Okay, this is bugging me. I know, the white, there's nothing wrong with the white. I could have the white showing. I know I could. I'm just not a giant, just, I don't know. I never know how it's going to look when you're done either because, you know, once you put your focal point on there, everything could change. You know? I don't know how much that glue is like right up in your face. Don't you love when that happens? If I should put that in. I should just do a little wonky piece, shouldn't I? I keep doing them straight, and so I'm gonna try to do a little bit wonky. Nope, I want it straight. Ish. Oh, let's see. Should we put something behind that? Where's my phone? I stick that back there. It's not the right color though. I would stick that back there, but it's not the right color. How about this green? Well, it doesn't clash. What else did we have in here? I know, y'all would be like, why are you covering up Disney? Ooh, grunge? Not the right grunge. Okay. Da-dum. Nope. I don't want to cover them. Oh, here. Maybe. Too orange? Yeah, it's too orange. Alright. A little bit of... Oh, and maybe this. A little bit of French dictionary. So, a little French dictionary. We'll back that nicely. I'm thinking... And have this little, this, though I could rip it in half, couldn't I? Then I could have both stick out somewhere. Actually, just might stick it on the front somewhere, let's see. Probably won't be there. It'll probably be like here or something. Guess let's save that for something else. I just feel like I need a strip of something. Something. Except that's more gray. What other colors do I have? A little pink. That's what I need, right? A little pink. I didn't make much pink in my There's not a lot of pink options. And that's not the right pink. Oh, well, that's not even close to the right pink. And that's got too much blue. Like the pink, well, yeah, it's just too teal. Like this blue, and I don't like that blue and that teal together. That's the problem. And that's not the right green. Okay, where'd my, there it is. It's not, I need a dark pink. What in the world? I must have some somewhere. Because, you know, I've got like everything here. Why wouldn't I, oh, what's this? Not quite the right pink, but that's super cute. Let's see. What else do we have down here, Heather? A little... That, actually, I like with that. I don't want to lose it. I'm just going to take off a little bit of this backing, just so I can stick it on there enough. But then I'm going to take it off when I sew it, and then put it back on after I sew it. Because I kind of like it on there. Now, pink. I'm looking for pink, right? Do I have any pink? Let's put the cover on that. Alright, I said anything that's within reach, right? Counts. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to use this. It'll give me something behind there without being overwhelming, you know? It's just tracing paper. Just a little piece of tracing paper, just to round it out a little bit. And it may end up going on a piece of index card and becoming a corner tuck. Or it could end up on the front of a tag. Like that, you know? Although I'd need it longer for this tag, I think. Or I'd stick something behind it to be, I don't know. But if it was like a corner tuck, I could put it on and just cut it here. And that'd be a cute corner tuck. Or even cut off here and make it a nice little corner tuck and still have some of that green sticking out. See? Possibilities. Possibilities. Do, 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 do. That's red. That's grungy. Do they have something here with red? Not red, red. Do, do, do. Let's see. If I want that D to show, I have to put it on the front, right? I don't have anything red in here. Can't even remember if I pulled out any of those red tickets. Whoops, that's not the right red. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. That's... There's my crushed walnut stain. Alright. Let's see. I can do this. This isn't that hard. It's really hard, people. No, it's not. It depends on how hard you make it, I guess. Let's see. What do I have here that I can use? See, that had another ink on it. Now it has walnut stain on it. Whatever. This has wings. I make a good base though. And it's kind of like this. Nope, it's not that color. That'd probably work better. Ooh, this gives us that weird green color. There we go, weird green color. Numbers. Yeah, you might start out with one thing and end up with something else. You just never know. That was the floor. The floor makes that noise. Oh my goodness. Don't know why I feel the need to explain that. Alright, we're going to make this a big cluster, I guess. Gonna stick that down there, and that half a butterfly and words will show down there. And what else? We've got the green and the grayish tones, grayish, creamish grayish tones. And might stick that right there just for fun. 'Cause why not? And let's see, I want something, where's my music? Wait. Is that too weird of a pink with the green? Maybe. What about, that's not the right green. Didn't I do some lime green ones though? Maybe not. Ooh, what about this dark one? No? With the copper? You know me, I gotta use these now, right? That's a different weird green. Got weird greens, they're just not the right weird greens. Ooh. Haha. This will add a little yellow into it. That'll make me happy. It's close enough for me, especially since I haven't done this yet. Not sure what's going to show at the top here. Have the green at the opposite. There, put the yellow behind that green and that green down there. What do we think? Yes, no? Maybe so. Well, now only yellow shows, so that makes no sense. I need something bigger or something. Here we go. That could help. Well, now that green looks the same over here. Alright, let's put a little yellow over there. There we go. That'll work. It'll just back it nicely, even though it's mostly covered. Well, I can always make more of that. Oh my goodness. Because that is just the stains. It's the peeled paint and the honey smooshed on the book page. And the book pages are, yeah, they're not super strong, but they have a nice feel to them. It's a vintage butterfly book, which, you know, then we got a little bit of a butterfly on there too. Look at that. That'll be a nice corner pocket somewhere, won't it? Alright, let's make this the last one. I kind of like the idea of, okay, I had this gray back here, and this grungy bit here, and then could stick that back there too, which would make this work. Maybe. Let's cut it out. Cut it out. Full House fans will know what that is. So, how are we on time? Do I have to do one video or two videos? Oh, Alright, I'm almost out of time, so this will be the end of this video. And I will sew these, and the next video I will put some focal points on some of these and use up more of my scraps and stuff on my desk. I actually have a journal that I want to make too, so that might not work now. I love this little domino paper. It makes me happy. Alright, so there's a little grayish kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna, don't know if that's how that'll end up. Either way, anyway, y'all have a delightful day, and I love you guys.